Yeah, we're happy. We would have liked to have been one place further forwards, because I think that's where we kind of hung around the third and the fourth place during the race. And but no, it's really good, and it's great to line up against the other boats and kind of confirm that all the work that we've done this winter on Initiatives Cœur is worth it, because now we can race competitively against the last generation boats, the 2016 boats, and I couldn't do that last year.
So these new foils, which are, I had a look, they're absolutely enormous. They obviously work.
Yeah, they work. They're not perfect. We've still got some little tuning things to do on them to make them better. So we reckon that we'll still go faster in the Jacques Vabre at the end of the year. Oh yeah, definitely. It's more exhilarating, and obviously at the same time it's more uncomfortable, especially in a race like that, because the waves were quite choppy, and we're flying off waves at 30 knots and coming crashing down. So life on board is not very easy when you're going that fast. So there's an exchange for the exhilaration, then you have to give away a little bit of comfort on board. Well, just there's some moments when we're sailing that you can't do anything, and so if you need to repair something or go and bail out somewhere in the bilge, you literally can't move around the boat whilst it's going that fast, and the movement's so violent, it's dangerous. So you can't cook food, for example, and so you kind of have to plan your life and the jobs you need to do on board really carefully, knowing that there's blocks of time when you will just be hanging on for dear life and going really, really fast at the same time. But and then you know that once that's over, you've got to do all the jobs that you need to do, and checks and eat and wash and everything else. Although the Fastnet race is so short, you don't really need to eat or wash or sleep or anything, so it doesn't really matter. You can just hang on for dear life all the way around. We've managed to fill up the whole of the bow of the boat, which obviously that's not very fast. And so luckily it was at the end of one of the fast runs as we were coming into the Fastnet Rock, and the water alarm was going off. But as I said, when you're going really fast, you can't go forward to check because it's too dangerous to go through the bulkheads. And so then when I did go forward, once we'd slowed down, it was a very big surprise, full of water up to here in the bow of the boat, and because one of the hatches had blown off the foil case, and so going at high speeds, the water just was filling up the bow of the boat. So I had to do a lot of pumping. The good surprise is that my new emergency pump worked really well. And whilst I was pumping, I found little fishes swimming around in the boat. So I'm not sure if the fish like going through the new high-speed emergency pump, but so I got to try that out. But yeah, it was a bit frustrating. And another frustrating moment we got something big on the keel, and we had to stop and do a back down. And obviously, when you're doing 25 knots average, when you stop and do a back down, you lose miles really quickly. But a perfectly executed back down. It was something big and floaty, and it floated nicely off the keel as I sailed backwards. We checked with a torch.